and family members, it's time to go to work. Greetings, Queen Kim. All right, and make Wall Street pay us right here on Main Street. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our economic calendar for this week, okay? And we'll run down through that real quick and line them up and knock them down with regards to economic calendar reports that are going to be released this week, and then also the associative Ashwood's Wealth Security strategy that will allow us to get PAID from these particular reports. Now, notice I launched right off of our homepage here, coming off of Econo Day, all right? So make sure it populates to the appropriate date and week, right? And we scroll down and we're going to see U.S. announcements and global announcements. Come over here to the global announcements, click on the calendar, and we'll walk down each one of these days, and we'll look at both domestic and international economic calendar reports that are monetizable for us, okay? Now, as we look here, there isn't really anything today that grabs our attention, okay? But I want to show something, bring to your attention also that in the United States, the bond market is closed today, but the stock market is indeed open, okay? Bond market closed, stock market open, all right? And speaking of which, when we come back out here, let's walk through the three major indexes and let's look at the rest of the indexes and see if they're in line, okay, with the three major indexes. S&P down, Dow down more than 100 points, NASDAQ down, but not more than 1%. That means, should treasuries be up or down? There you go, Mike. Treasuries should be up. Should gold be up or down? There you go, Zenobi. Gold should be up. And you see where it started. There you go, Queen Jacqueline. It started up, then it went down slightly, okay? So there's a little bit of disarray in the thought sentiment in the markets with regards to gold. Now, should the VIX be up or down if these are down? Yeah. There you go, Zenobi. There you go, Jacqueline. Okay? There you go, Carolyn. Greetings, Queen Carolyn. Okay? The VIX should be up. So, the VIX was up, but now look. All right? So there's a little bit of indecisiveness with regards to the VIX. Now, at 9:14, it was up. That's pre-market. Then by now, at 9:30, it's 9:38 now, it's down. Okay? So we need to pay attention to that. All right? Once again, this is giving credence why you wait for the first 30 minutes for all of this foolishness to wash itself out. Now, when we come to treasuries, as you indicated earlier, treasuries should be up because the market is down, and treasuries are indeed up. So you see there's indecisiveness in the market itself, but we don't let that, sway us one way or the other, because we are disciplined enough for the first 30 minutes to just sit and let all of this work itself out, okay? But I just wanted to bring that to your attention. You want to do this every day when you come and look at the markets. All right, look at the markets, check your time. And if you go before 10 a.m., then wait, let the market settle itself up until 10 a.m. and then go back in, all right? Okay. You come back out and take a scan the days and the economic calendar reports released during the particular days to determine what is monetizable. So let us move now to Tuesday. All right? This right here may have an effect on our Japanese index ETFs. But if it's released at 6:50 p.m. on Tuesday, you would take the position upon drill down here on Wednesday morning, 6:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So then you would roll out and look to actualize the position upon completion of your drill down. Now, always predicated on your drill down here on Wednesday. All right? Excellent. And then our India base, this is the flag for India. Our India base ETFs, you want to be looking at doing a drill down on, and then you would possibly actualize or monetize those particular positions on Tuesday after the market opens. See, that's 7 a.m. versus 6 p.m. here for the Japan. We clear? This will be intraday play. This would be intraday play upon completion of your drill down, if applicable, on Wednesday. Okay? Now let's roll over to Wednesday. You can do the same thing here with our UK-based ETFs. Now, if this is released 4:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, these two, upon completion of your appropriate drill down, would you be able, if the drill down indicates, would you be able to actualize and or monetize this intraday on Wednesday? Or would you have to wait till Thursday? There you go, Zenobi. We'll say the rest of you. Would you be able to actualize and monetize Wednesday upon completion of your appropriate drill down, or would you have to roll to Thursday? There you go, Carolyn. Wednesday, because of the time. Market doesn't open till 9:30. Okay? So it's letting you know ahead of time before the market opens. Okay? US CPI already baked in the market, so we won't be able to move to DIA to actualize and monetize this. Okay? This might have a slight effect on our Japanese-based ETFs, but see, this right here will be a reflection of this number here. If this is up, this will be up. If this is down, this would be down. Okay? Now, we roll out here, and based upon what this number says right here, you want to go ahead and be looking at things like Alibaba and other Chinese-based retail space companies. Okay? I'm going to tell you something a little bit more about Alibaba when we finish this. This is a special day for Alibaba today. All right? Tell you about that in just a second. As we roll over to Thursday, let me back up. And then also, family, I've been asked to really highlight this in more detail because so many of you are making money off of this, and I will continue to do this. In fact, we're going to do some special rolling into the beginning of next year, and probably even around Christmas, the month of December for this. This is mortgage applications. We have made so much money off of this particular report with ease on the 24-hour or intraday play. It's ridiculous. And as long as they keep bringing this out, we will keep getting PAID from these two positions in this order. Here we go. Okay, and okay, and you go here with our holdings strategy, and you get paid out to kazoo. Okay, anybody need me to go over that again? Because we get paid from this every single week, and you need to be having this highlighted on your portfolio calendar, because every single week this pays us without fail. Okay? Everybody clear on that? Any questions on how to monetize this? Because this is low-hanging fruit. You need to just go ahead and highlight Wednesday on your portfolio calendar throughout the rest of the month, or excuse me, year, I should say, because this right here pays us like crazy. All right, okay. Someone's asked me to repeat this. All right, let me go over this very, very carefully, because this is easy money, people. Okay? Several of you are saying sure is. There you go. All right, now watch. Couple of points at the onset. This report is released at 7 a.m. The market doesn't open until 9:30. So you have the answers to the test before the test is given. If the test is given at 9:30 and you get the answers at 7 a.m., there's no reason why you shouldn't pass that test. Now, we click on it. It's going to tell us the expected numbers, okay? These are the prior numbers. All right? Greetings, King Anthony. These are the prior numbers. Now, follow me closely. If the numbers that come out on the 13th at 7 a.m. are higher than these numbers, then this position will tend to rise. And this position will tend to rise. Notice I say tend to rise because nothing is 100%. We've seen crazier things happen. But the probability of those two positions rising, if this number comes out at 7 a.m. on Wednesday higher than these numbers, is very, very strong. Okay? Now, when you see this come out, now we're going to be in a virtual trading room, so we're going to go over this in the virtual trading room on Wednesday as well, like we always do. So when we see this number come out at 7, and if the number is higher, then when the market opens at 9:30, we're going to come here immediately and look. Okay? Now, the first thing we do when we come to ITB, that's our first choice, all right? We look here to see if that's 0.50. Now, we don't care if it's 0.50 up, which means it'll be green, or 0.50 down, which would mean it'll be red. We don't care. Because either way, if it's 0.50, we're going to get paid before 4 o'clock that same day, on Wednesday. Now, once we come out here and we look at this, we begin our drill down. We check our volume. That volume is scarily thin. This is the average daily volume per day over the last 3 months. This is the volume today. You must have volume to push the position so that you can get paid. If its volume is pushing a position up and you got a call, you're going to get paid. If the volume is pushing a position down and you got a put, you're going to get paid. Bull, bear, we don't care. Now, the next thing we want to look at is how close is this position to its 52-week high. It's close, but there's still room for margin. The intraday high is 44.12. The 52-week high is 46.10. And currently, you would also see how close it is to its 52-week low. So quite naturally, it's far from its 52-week low, since it's closer to its 52-week high. Now, next thing we do when we come back out is we go to the holdings. Now, the holdings are the individual stock positions inside of the ETF, Exchange Traded Funds. The holdings are considered micro positions because they're smaller positions inside of the ETF, Exchange Traded Funds, which is called a macro position. We got that? Now, the micro positions, which are the holdings right here, see the holdings? They move the macro position, which is the ETF here. As goes the micro positions, so will go the macro position. Everybody with me so far? Okay. Now, if I see this up, albeit not 0.50, because that's what we index off of, 0.50 to the upside or 0.50 to the downside. It makes us no difference. When I come down here, one of these, if not both of these, are going to be moving to the upside. One's going to be moving demonstrably more to the upside than the other. Okay? Because if they both were moving in tandem to the upside and both moving above 0.50, this would be way up, 0.880, 1.2 or something like that. But because I see it's still languishing just below 0.50 at 0.43, then that lets me know one of these two is moving higher than the other. That's the big boy. It's pulling. It's way above 0.50. And Lennar, the number 2 position, is going to be up, but it's not going to be up anywhere close to 0.10, because if it was, this would be breaking 0.10. Now it's down to 0.39. So that lets me know Lennar is going to be up just slightly. Now this is up now something's not right. If this is up more than 0.10 and Horton is up more than 0.10, then that DA, then if this is, let me check my time, because this is really good news. This, look, that's way up more than 0.10. So that means then ITB should be up demonstrably more than 0.39. That can't be. So that's good news for us, because our drill down is saying, and the timing was right. These are both 951. So both of these, we could go drill down for a call option here, drill down for a call option here to get paid, and this has got, see, I pick up the phone and call my broker, because there's no way this could be just up 0.34, and I've got my 2 micro positions up way more than 0.10. That's no way that can happen. So now you would get paid here, here, and here 3 times. And these are call options. So on the front side of the water table that begins at 11:15, as I get closer and closer to 11 o'clock, I'm tightening up my trailing stops here to 10%, here to 10%, here to 10%. Then when I go on the water table, if, and we know the positions have a propensity to pull back, if they pull back by 10%, I keep 90% of my profit, because that trail stop's going to trigger and sell it. So I just made Wall Street pay me 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, see, it bounced up to 0.43, because there's no way this position could be sitting down at 0.39 or whatever, and I got 0.10 and above here to 0.10 and above here. That's not possible, because these are the 2 most heavily weighted positions, see, 13 and 12. So do you see how I can look and see how to get paid from these positions come, I can either do it today, and the report hasn't even been released, or I've just gone over how you're going to strategize and monetize this report when it comes out at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, when the market opens at 9:30. Now let me pause. I yield the floor to any and all questions, because see, this is real money right here. That's easy to get. And you do this every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. So, any question? Now, what you want to do, if you recently joined the Wealth Institute family, is just paper trade this. Okay? Have your little journal and make you an entry as if you had made the trade, and then come back and by 4 o'clock, see how much money you would have made. Okay? Trail stop is going to make sure that you're going to minimize the amount of money that you have at risk or could possibly lose. Okay? Great, Teresa. All right? Excellent, excellent. Thank you for asking that question. Okay. Also on Wednesday, here, because of the holiday here, our normally scheduled EIA status petroleum report is going to be released here. See right there? On Thursday, tomorrow. Okay? We go to our oil-related positions, low-hanging fruit positions here to get paid on this. All right? And then I gave you your natural gas positions last week to remind you. I talked about it on the radio broadcast and here briefly in the virtual trading room. Start getting ready for this now. And I gave you our natural gas related positions. Okay? We come back out. Also, here, this jobless claims report is not going to move any of the indexes at all. Okay? Already baked into the market. Okay? Then we come out, we roll the Friday. All right? Retail sales numbers. Okay? What positions are we going to be looking at? Right there. XRT, and write them down. There you go. Thank you, Queen Taylor. Got them? RTH, and you come down inside and you implement, once again, our Ashwin's West 2 holding strategy. Now, if these are this closely weighted, can you do your holding strategy effectively off of this? There you go. No, they're too closely heavily weighted. So you're going to come back here and you're going to do it off of this one. Look now. See? So these two will pull. Micro will pull this macro position. So, everyone, out of the two, RTH and or XRT, which one would be your first choice to actualize or monetize? Which one would be your first choice? There you go, Shinobi. There you go, Queen Carolyn. It's going to be RTH. Why? Because of the holdings. Let me pause. Does anybody have any questions on that now? That's why we're in it privately, okay? So let's go ahead, okay? And let's ask questions now. Okay, everybody clear? So as the week unfolds, you should be able to look and get paid throughout the week easily. Okay, there should be nothing that throws you off throughout the week. Every week should be a payday. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, wonderful. Okay, another prosperous week. All praise be to the ancestor and the creator. Industrial production, it's not going to be much of anything for us to monetize there. This right here, the Baker Hughes reaccount, will move in tandem with this right here, the EIA Petroleum Status Report. Okay. Now, we've gone over our weekly calendar like we always do on Monday. We're locked and loaded. We know how to get paid throughout the week per the economic calendar reports and the alignment of our Associative Ashwin's Wealth Institute strategies. Now, I've got a little something for you this week, and I'm going to be providing you with this every week. Okay? This is a reference document for the 7 earnings reports this week that we need to lock and load on. There are many, many other earnings reports that are released this week. So these are 7 that you want to highlight that have paid us consistently. Okay, in the past, they're coming up. All you got to do, implement our Ashwin's Wealth to ER and or ER residual strategy to get PAID. Okay? Easy. Now let me say this to you. I want to make a suggestion to each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and let's lean on our residual strategy on. Our Ashwin's Wealth to ER residual strategy. That way you know you're going to get paid. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will get paid by 4 o'clock the day of that earnings report. Now, your profits may be slightly less because you're betting on the horse after the race has begun. So therefore, your profits will be reduced, but your risk is substantially reduced as well. Okay? So what I've done is, and you can read this report now, as I speak, this report, I had tech support, put it on the back end. It's already there for you to pull down and print out, put in your reference document notebook. It's there now. So I had them do it over the weekend. Okay? So what you're seeing right now is available on the back end of our website. Now these are things I want us to continue to monitor. And this is one of the reasons why I want us to go ahead and be conservative while still getting PAID more conservative, because these factors here are directly affecting the markets. The trade war remains unresolved. The U.S. presidential election is less than a year away, which combined with an impeachment process could increase volatility in the equity market. Because of this volatility, which we can monetize with other strategies and techniques that we have in our arsenal, we're going to pull back on our ERs and just go with our ER residual strategies, okay? Also, the U.S. economy now is in an unprecedented 11th consecutive year of expansion, okay? And so that's something that we got to keep in the back of our minds as well. Now, when you print this out later today, I've gone over and I pulled out of the many earnings reports that are going to be released this week. And you can go ahead and actualize and monetize those too with our strategy. Okay, and I'll drill down. But these are some that I want you to pay special attention to, because we can get really paid on these. And I did all the homework for you. I put down the day, whether or not the report is released before the market opens or after the market opens, okay? All right? And then I tell you about each one, okay? So now, check it. If this report on Rockwell Automation is going to be released Tuesday morning, then are you going to take the position Monday before the market closes? You're welcome, family members. Thank you for the positive comments. It's an honor to do this for you. Or will you wait till Tuesday morning to take the position if you implement our residual strategy? There you go, Mike. There you go, Zenobi. Okay? When would you take it? There you go, Jacqueline. When will you take the position, Anthony Stone? When will you take it, Anthony Davis, Art Goza, C. Manuel, Chester Christian? When would you take this position if I'm telling you, use our residual strategy, and I'm showing you right here, it's released Tuesday morning. Would you take it Monday, or would you take it Tuesday? Tuesday. There you go, Charles. Thank you, King. There you go, King Chester. There you go, King Gerald. There you go, C. Manuel. You're going to take it Tuesday. There you go, Anthony. Next question, beloved. When are you going to be out of that position? Are you going to sell the closed market order on Wednesday morning, or are you going to do it before 4 p.m. Tuesday? There you go, Anthony. There you go, Jacqueline. There you go, Zenobi. You're going to do it before 4 p.m. Tuesday. There you go, King Kevin Rice. Greetings, King Elder. Now, does anybody not understand and understand that, family? We're talking about some serious warfare now. Okay? And we're doing our reconnaissance now on Monday, so we don't have any excuse for not getting paid on Tuesday. Now, we're going to do a drill down. And if that drill down tells us that we need to actualize this position, we're going to get that money. Any questions on Rockwell International or Rockwell Automation? Okay? All right. Let's move on. Next, D.R. Horton. Once again, Tuesday, before the market opens. Lock and load and take the position out. Get paid. You do the exact same thing. Wait until the report is released. Then implement our asterisk Wealth Institute ER residual strategy. Your drill down will tell you what to do. Call or put. And once again, we will not, I repeat, we will not go to sleep on this position. Okay? Which means we're not going to have it come Wednesday. We're out of there by Tuesday at 4. Okay? It is released before the market opens. We buy a ticket and bag of popcorn, let the position settle, and then we come in and we get paid. Any questions? Once again, everything you're looking at is available on the back end of our website right now for you to print off and put it in your reference document notebook. And I'm going to start doing this every Monday. I'm going to give you this Queen Zenobia already got it. There you go, Queen. I'm going to start giving you these every Monday, beloved. Because you think we've been getting paid before. We're going to ratchet up and take even more money. Because now you guys have gotten down to concepts. You're welcome. It's an honor, family members, to do this for you. And you're ready to go ahead and move full throttle. Because I've got so many more strategies that I'm about to put on you as well to even exasperate the profits that you're getting now. Okay? Now, I speak here about ITB and Lennar and DR Horton, just like I showed you earlier. And I remind you, use our holding strategies, just like I showed you previously, to get PAID. Remembering micro, which would be DR Horton and Lennar, move this macro position. And we just went over that earlier. Okay? All right. Next, CSCO system. Wednesday. Okay? After the market closes. So, when are you going to take this position? You going to take it Wednesday, or you going to take it Thursday when the market opens? Talk to me. Right here, I underlined it. Wednesday after the market closes. So when are you going to take this position? There you go, Taylor. There you go, Zenobia. Look at our queens. There you go, Gerald. There you go, Rita's Queen Phyllis. There you go, King Mackie. You're going to take it Thursday. And we don't care whether or not the ER is positive or negative. You're monetizing the market's reaction to that ER report. We have seen, very seldom, but it has happened, where ER would come out positive and then the position still sell off. Well, okay, fine. We don't care because we're looking at it and we monetizing the market or traders' reactions to that ER report. So, Wednesday, after the market closes, don't get cute. And when you see whether or not the ER was positive or negative, you look at pre-market the next day and or after market that day and say, well, I'm going to go ahead and take the position now. So when the market opens up, it'll trigger. No, don't you do that. Listen to me. Be disciplined. Let the market open up on Thursday. Let it do what it do. You do your drill down, then you take your position then. Don't get enticed. CSCO system. Get the money. All right? Next, canopy growth. We're talking about that marijuana. All right? You're so very welcome, King Dean. It's an honor to serve you. All right? Now, once again, Thursday, what? Before the market opens. So, you want to go ahead and drill down on this position with our residual after the market opens on Thursday, along with this position. This is released Wednesday, but you're going to drill down on it Thursday morning. So you should have a dual payday from these two positions, along with whatever else strategy you're implementing of ours on Thursday. Family, when you break this off today, open up your portfolio calendar, highlight the days with these positions, And you can look at it and just sit back and look at it after you highlighted all the days of the week and say, now I'm getting paid all of these days per week. Not to mention anything else that may happen, and I get a PAID alert. Okay? So once again, Thursday before the market opens, which means you're going to be paid Thursday before the market closes. What I asked was to ER residual status. Okay. Next, the world's largest retailer, Walmart, Thursday before the market opens, which means what? You're going to get paid Thursday before the market closes with Walmart. Thursday's going to be a super, super prosperous day for you if you do our drill down and our actual was to eat our residual strategy. One of the family members said, I can't wait for Thursday to get here. You see how wonderful that is? Because when you know how to trade and invest, you actually look forward to days coming for the right reasons. Most people look forward to Thursday coming because it's the day before Friday. Duh. But those of us that know how to trade and invest, when you got something like this, you waiting on Thursday to come in because you know these ERs are coming out. Okay? And you're ready to monetize. That's a beautiful thing, family. Beautiful thing. All right? So, Thursday before the market opens, which means we're going to implement our residual strategy Thursday after the market opens and get PAID before the market closes. Walmart. Okay? NVDA. Okay? Thursday after the market closes, which means we are going to go ahead and implement our residual strategy on this position what day? Thursday or Friday? There you go, Mike. There you go, Zenobi. There you go, Queen Taylor. Friday. There, great, Teresalyn. You're getting it, Queen. All right, a little bit at a time. You're going to be just fine, Queen. Now, everybody listen up. So that means we will be paid by what? Friday before the market closes. See that? Ask the Wiz Wealth Institute, residual ER. There you go, Mike. Mike's reminding everybody we'll be paid by 4 p.m. on Friday. Okay, and I intentionally highlighted this on every one of them so you can go ahead and wrap your mind around when to do the drill down and when to take a position. We clear on this? Okay. JD.com. Check it now. Friday, before the market opens, which means we'll take the position via our actual response to ER residual strategy. What day? There you go, Mike. There you go, Zenobi. What day? Right. What day, Darren Williams? You might have quiet out there, brother. What day, Damon? I haven't heard anything. Ezekiah, come on, King. I know you know. Fred Davis. Okay, what day? Read right here. You know the answers, King. There you go, King Jared, our gatekeeper. There you go, Damon. Ezekiah, stop. Read that. Give me the right answer. There you go, Art. Ezekiah, read this right here. What's the right answer? Why would you send me across the right answer to this is before the market opens? Why would you take the position before the market opens? Keep in mind, you're going to let the market settle for the first 30 minutes anyway, 10 a.m. You see, you got to keep in mind all of our salient points. There you go, Anthony. Ezekiah, you and I out front. Come on. All right? Now, Hezekiah, are we implementing our aspects was to ER or ER residual strategy? Hezekiah, come on now. I don't have all day. You and I out front, Hezekiah. Now I'm going to ask you again. Are we implementing our ER or ER residual strategy right here? Thank you, King. All right, King. Now, you and I also out front once again. Therefore, when the market opens, and if JD.com is releasing their ER before the market opens, when are you going to take your ER residual position? Hezekiah. Time is of the essence, brother. Figure it out. You know the answer. Once again, if this is the answer which was to the ER strategy, there you go, King. You know what you're saying. After the market settles, that's right. 10 a.m. Thank you, King. My man. All right? So, does everybody understand and understand what King Hezekiah is telling us? We're going to implement our answer as well to ER residual strategy. After we see what the ER is going to be, and we're going to wait, and as the market settles, then Hezekiah and the rest of us will come in and take our position. And my last question, King Hezekiah, when will we sell this position? Will we hold it until that following Monday, or are we out by 4 p.m. Friday the 15th? Tell me, Hezekiah, are we out by Friday the 15th at 4? Hezekiah? There you go. Before the market closes. Thank you, King. So Hezekiah has enlightened us on exactly how to actualize and monetize JD.com on Friday, November the 15th. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you, King Hezekiah. Simple. All right? Now, family members, we've got to make sure that we are understanding and understanding the following, okay? We have to be prepared for a shifting market. And I suggest the following steps be taken right now by you, me, we, as well as two family. We need to continue and make sure we follow the money. We need to buy stocks and or positions, okay? For inclusion into our portfolio that are seeing massive cash infusions. Protect your portfolio. Invest in market-beating stocks utilizing our Astro as well as to drill down. You do your drill down on every position before you consider to include it into your portfolio. Okay? And we need to go risk off with the current market behavior. So we're looking for strong fundamentals. Okay? So we go with things that in positions that we know are going to get us PAID. We're not speculating. Everybody clear on this? Once again, this reference document is available on the back of our website now. So I made it very clear to tech support I wanted this up when we came into the virtual trader room today. Okay? And so as a result of that, you can print it off, highlight these particular dates and positions in your portfolio calendar, and go get it. Go get it. All right? Now, once again, ER residual strategy only. Do not go with our regular ER strategy right now because there are too many factors, as I indicated right here, that we have to keep in mind. So the safe and intelligent way to get paid because of these points and others, these factors and others, is to just go ahead and implement our Asset Wealth Street residual strategy. All right? Now, someone just asked, this King Charles, he's been in the Wealth Institute quite a while. He says, is market PM fade early on Fridays? He's talking about on Fridays, starting right at 2 o'clock-ish, sometimes as early as 1:15, the market will start pulling back because people are anticipating the weekend. Okay, the traders are. And so let me say this, King Charles. I wouldn't say it's earlier, but it's more pronounced. So you'll see more selling off on a Friday than you will on a Thursday or Wednesday as the market is closing. Okay. So I wouldn't say it will begin earlier. I would just say it was more pronounced. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Great question. Thank you, brother. I like the way you're thinking. It's like a real elder. So he's thinking across multiple factors. Okay. Now let me show you something. Today is a day in China that's known as Singles Day. Singles Day in China is equivalent to our Black Friday here in the United States. Okay? And on Singles Day, all right, there you go, Garnell, all right? Alibaba, who is equivalent to our Amazon there, it tends to rack up tremendous sales. But see, this year, their sales did not beat last year's sales, and you see what's happening. Alibaba is selling down, trending down, because it didn't meet and or beat the numbers of last year. See? Singles Day. Now, they put up some great numbers. Okay? $1 billion in 1 minute with sales. But they did not beat what they did last year. And if that doesn't happen, the market doesn't like that. The market doesn't like you to be meet what you did last year or be less than what you did the previous year. They want you to beat it. Okay? There you go. They're talking about right there. All right? So even though they had a big start, they didn't beat the numbers, and so you see it's trending down. But I want you to remember November the 11th, that is their Singles Day, which is equivalent to our Black Friday. Okay? We clear? All right. Now, there's one other thing that we need to go over to drive home the importance, family, of you understanding and understanding how to monetize all of this type of information, and you understanding and understanding how to go ahead and monetize and utilize all of our strategies and techniques. Because I am serious. This is a very, very, very real world we're living in. Now, what I'm about to share with you, family, this ain't no fiction. This is fact, okay? And you've got to understand and understand that you have to be responsible for yourself on this planet, all right? Because nobody cares about whether or not you are financially successful, whether or not you can provide for your family or not. This thing called capitalism is a double-edged sword. And people will do anything and everything in the search and pursuit and acquisition of this thing called money, or whatever is currently being used as currency for goods, products, and services. Now, what I'm about to tell you, the ancestors and the Creator are listening to me, and they will affirm the validity of what I'm about to say. This happened to me and my family in the last week. Many of you who have been in the Wealth Institute for, 10, 12, 15 years, you know a large portion of my story and my family structure. You know that my brother had a lung transplant, and you know that my sister recently had open heart surgery. When I say recently, I mean in the last couple of months, recently. Now, she is the one that has the son it's an honor, Queen Jacqueline. She is the one that has the son who's the vascular neurosurgeon. And there are only 4 of those surgeons trained in vascular surgery that look like me and you. We are very proud of my nephew. My nephew recently relocated here with his practice, and he is a neurosurgeon at Wellstar Hospital, right? So his mama had to have vascular neurosurgery. Open heart surgery. Now listen to me, this is important. It drives home the importance of knowing how to trade and invest and make your money work for you. Now, unlike my brother who had a bilateral lung transplant, they did not transplant a heart into my sister. My big sister had open heart surgery, yes, but she did not have a transplant. Are you with me on that? My sister is not even home yet now. She's in rehab. So she's out of the hospital, okay? And she's now in a rehabilitation center. My sister stayed in Wellstar Hospital, did not get a heart transplant, only had open heart surgery for 35 days. And before she's even gotten home, and she continues to be in rehab where we're going to get another bill, we received a bill for $1,338,808.98. That's not a typo. Listen to me. Use what my family and I are going through to drive home the importance of learning how to trade and invest. And like King Mike just said, this is before rehab. My sister is still in rehab. So we're going to get another set of bills. Now you can go to Cuba or you go to China and this shit is free. But here in the United States, snakes of America, where illness is a major money maker, we received a bill for $1 million plus. My sister went to their home. My 2 sisters live together. So the sister I'm the youngest, the sister that next to me went home and got the mail out the mailbox and saw this bill already sent to our other sister. She called me in a total panic. Now, per the Bush administration, Bush 2 administration, the insurance industry and the healthcare providers, they lobby hard and they got passed a provision that says, now, you remember years ago, people would go to the emergency room, go to the hospital, get treated, and just don't ever pay the bill? You can't do that no more. You can forget that. Their lobbyists passed legislation that now you don't pay your medical bill, they can put a lien on your house, they can garnish your check, okay? They can actually put a lien against your checking account. So there ain't none of this, well, I got $1 million bill, hell, catch me if I can. No, no, no. See, so this ties into politics, where the lobbyists have made it so that, oh, the insurance company and the hospital, they're going to get paid. Okay? And check this. When my sister had the surgery, I was in a place called Billings, Montana, on a business, at a business meeting. And as they were rolling my oldest sister in the ER, they gave some paperwork to my older sister to sign. Listen to this now. To my older sister to sign, and they gave a copy to my younger sister. So my younger sister calls me out in Billings. She said, little bro, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna take a picture of this document. She said, I don't feel comfortable with this. So she sends me the document. I look at it, and in the fine print it said, I'm gonna use street vernacular, if your ass kicked the bucket in the OR, in the operating room, we have the right to liquidate any and all assets, either individually or jointly owned by you, to pay for the services rendered up to this point. Ain't that some? Listen to me now. So because my nephew is an attending physician there, okay, I call him. I said, hold up, man. You know they about to roll your mom in the OR? You know that bullshit paperwork they kept trying to get her to sign? So he stopped everything. He called down, because see, he's neuro. This was cardio. So he, it wasn't in his department. So he called down. But because of his authority at the hospital, he stopped the procedure. I said, take your ass down there and read that paperwork, boy. Okay? So he goes down there. And when he gets down there, he says, wait a minute. And some kind of way he pulls some strings, and they did the procedure, and my sister never signed the paperwork. But what if your nephew ain't a hotshot vascular neurosurgeon in that hospital, and your fat loved one is about to be rolled in the ER, and it's a life-threatening situation? You ain't gonna sign that paperwork? You ain't gonna sign it? Oh yes, you will. And notice, the game, they brought it out after they had prepped my older sister for OR. Now they knew the damn paperwork, and we knew the procedure was gonna be done 2 weeks before it was done. Why wouldn't they send us the paperwork then? See, that's the game. I told you, and I will always tell you till I transition, everybody got a damn angle. Every system got an angle. Every enterprise got an angle. They got an ulterior motive. So they're saying, even if you kick the bucket and you don't get out this operation, we're going to get paid. And we ain't no guarantees with this thing. That's why we got you signing this paperwork. That's crazy. That's diabolical. There you go, Charles. I like that. That's crazy. So before my sister even could get home, this in the mailbox, and she was in there 35 calendar days. 35 days. Not business days, calendar days. Now check this. I get the invoice. I'm looking. Now the physicians haven't even sent their bill yet, so you get charged separately by the physicians. And we're going to get another set of bills from the rehab. This is just the hospital bill, beloved. Get this now. Wellstar, Cobb County, Atlanta, Georgia. So I look at the bill. Do you know, first of all, they were charging my sister $5,000 a day for the room. That's just the room. There were two, listen to this, two special pieces of equipment that they had hooked up to my sister after the procedure. They were charging her $4,816 per hour. Do you hear? I said per hour. Ibuprofen, $15 a pill. What the hell? 15. Look at him. That's crazy for a damn aspirin. Now, quite naturally, there's negotiations going to go back and forth. They're going to come down off the bill, but this is where they starting at. Now, my sister got excellent insurance. I see to that. That's how my brother was able to stay here so long after his lung transplant, because of the insurance we had. But the insurance company going to check every line item, not to confirm payment, they're going to be looking at ways not to pay. What insurance company you know pay 100% of any goddamn claim? That ain't going to happen. So we have my nephew and I, we have a conference call last night to discuss what's coming down the pipe. And then Thanksgiving dinner, we having a family meeting like we do. And I got to move some things around. Now, all praises be to the ancestors and the Creator. The Creator has given me stewardship over this money. I got this. But my point is this. What if you ain't got this? So now you are living, because of the heart procedure, but now you living under the bridge on I-75 here in Atlanta because they done took your damn house. You riding MARTA, which is the public transit system here, because they done came and took your cars. Because of that legislation passed during the Bush administration. Then, please listen to me. The system doesn't care about you. They want their money by any means necessary. And look, you got to get PAID. You got to take this information. You got to study with a vigor unknown to you up to this point. Okay? Because anything can happen and you need medical care. Anything can happen and one of your loved ones. You think of something happened to your child. You wouldn't just, you think about paying after, you just want that child saved right there. So you're going to sign anything, do anything, but understand there is life thereafter, which still has bills to be paid. And if your money is not working for you, making money, okay, you're going to be in dire straits. You cannot be in a situation where you're only working for your money and your money's not working for you. You don't have that liberty. This world is serious about this. And what did Trump do? For those of you out there say, well, I got Medicaid, I ain't gonna listen to me. Go back. What was the second thing he signed after putting a cap on FHA loans? What was the second thing? He put a damn lifetime cap on what? Medical care and the payouts through Medicaid. Google it. We went over it the week he got in office. So once you reach your cap, you don't get any more medical treatment. So guess what? You just died. Once again, Canada and Cuba is free. Now, you can take this information and you can panic. Or you can take this information and rise up like the kings and queens and gods and goddesses you are, and get PAID every single opportunity that presents itself when the market opening bell rings. And you be ruthless with it. You be just as ruthless as the people who sent this damn bill to my sister. $1 million in 35 days, and she ain't got home yet. You must see now what others see eventually. You say, well, this would never happen to me. Let me tell you something. How do you know that the next driver that's coming down the road on the other side of the road when you drive somewhere today ain't DUI? Or ain't distracted, texting on the damn phone? And all of a sudden, you in a life-threatening accident in a millisecond. and you hoping your insurance pay the claim. Insurance companies don't pay all of a claim. Okay? Don't you know an insurance company determines what they're going to pay? Insurance is the biggest racket out there. That's why an insurance claim, what do they have? They have what? Adjusters. Why? Because they adjust the damn bill as to amount they're going to pay. Get it? Insurance claims what? Adjusters. And see, people don't even get that. But see, if you operate on the upper chakra level, you catch it. Wait a minute. Adjustment means what? A modification from the original. Adjustment means just that. It's adjusted. And they on the show don't adjust how much they pay upwards. They adjust it down. And mess around and have too many claims, and then they drop you. But ain't that the reason why I got insurance? To be able to file claims? No, you don't file too many of them. So we drop it. Okay? Think about it, family, and let that, along with other things, make it abundantly clear to you, okay, that you have no other choice but to learn how to trade and invest. What if I didn't know how to trade and invest? And we as a family get a bill like that. Then what we do? I guess we all be living in the street in my family because we trying to come up with this. And let me tell you something. Any of y'all got any medical bills? You know, these folks relentless with that collection thing. Fair Debt Collection Act say they can only call you up to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. in the morning, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8:01 in the morning, your phone ringing. Up to 7:59. And then the next thing you know, you get that letter. Notification that they're going to file a FIFI against your property. Or notification sent directly to your bank. They want a garnishment. And next thing you know, all of you that love automatic deposits, they hit your money as soon as you have it automatically deposited into your account. That's crazy. That's because they can. And because ignorance is very, very expensive. You cannot afford to be ignorant. Family members, go out there today and throughout the rest of this week, utilizing the information that you've been given, and absolutely be ruthless. Make Wall Street pay you right here on Main Street. Because at the end of the day, imagine this, if you will. There's one common denominator. One common denominator that is there through all races, creeds, nationality, religions, ethnicities. There's one thing. Imagine in your mind if you were hovering over downtown Manhattan or looking down at Times Square. One thing that's common amongst all the people you looking down at is M-O-N-E-Y. Money. Some people might like Chinese food. Some people might like Mexican food. Some people might like to drive Fords. Some might like to drive Dodges or Mercedes. Some might be tall. Some might be short. Some might be white. Some might be black. Some might be Arabic. Some might be some other nationality. Some might be Muslim. Some might be Christian. But they all, bar none, seeking to get that M-O-N-E-Y. So it would behoove you, no matter where you are, near or far, to learn how to get PAID, because others are focused on it and they hell bent on doing it. 35 days, million plus. When a person's in a life-threatening situation, show no grace at all. What they're saying is, it costs you $1 million to live. Give us our damn money. Because ain't nothing for free. This ain't no charity. Like always, family, an honor to be with each and every one of you doing another Ask the Wiz Wealth Institute Virtual Trading Room. Take this information. Information is not power. The monetization of information is power. Go out ye amongst them and make Wall Street pay you right here on Main Street. Be on standby for your PAID alerts and your Wiz alerts as the market dictates, and make the ancestors and the creator proud. As you, me, we, the beloved Ask the Wiz Wealth Institute family, get PAID. Talking to you, my kings and queens, my gods and goddesses, my brothers and sisters. This Ask the Wiz Wealth Institute Virtual Trader Room is now dismissed.